In today's video, I'll be comparing three different bullets. The first is a Speer 52 grain hollow point. Sorry, I mislabeled that. It does not have a boat tail. And I paid about 13 cents a piece for these. The second bullet is a Hornady 55 grain full metal jacket, which I also paid 13 cents a piece for. And the third bullet is a Hornady 68 grain hollow point boat tail match that costs 24 cents a piece. So this bullet cost about twice as much as the others. I've not shot any of these bullets before, and it might be a weird comparison, but I feel like the Hornady 68 grain bullet should be about ideal for my rifle. It has a 1 in 9 twist. Those other bullets are a little smaller and some of the cheapest bullets that I could find. So I loaded 10 each of these. The 52 and 55 grain I loaded with 25 grains of Varget, and the 68 grain I loaded with 24 grains of Varget. So nearly identical other than the bullets. So I record these videos with my phone, and I had an alarm that went off at 9 a.m. which stopped the recording. So I only captured the first 5 shots. So we'll do those, and then I guess just move on and review the targets. Having my camera 100 yards downrange helps me get some decent footage, but I'd never know if there's a problem, so it's pretty frustrating. Okay, well, that was fast. So let's look at the Speer first. That's on the left-hand side there, and you'll notice that one shot is so low. I didn't even notice that until I got up there. I have no idea what that is, but I am going to call that a flyer. I don't know if it was a weird primer. I have no clue. I don't think I'm that bad of a shot, but I'm just going to pretend it didn't happen. So 9 shots at 1 3/4 inches, that's pretty disappointing. I've got a lot of 20 and 30 shot groups from this rifle that are between 1 inch and 1 1/4 inches. So I know the gun is capable of much better accuracy. I guess you really do get what you pay for here. Well, my only experience with 55 grain full metal jackets is in bulk 5.56 ammo. I didn't have very high expectations for this. I suppose it came in about what I expected it to do. So it's a tiny bit better than the Speer bullets were, but it's close enough that I'm just calling it the same. Same price, same accuracy. So no surprises here. The 68 grain hollow point boat tail match is a clear winner, but it is at double the cost. So that group size, 1.137, that's not that amazing, but what I am excited about is that mean radius. It's been my experience, if you get a mean radius below 0.3, that's pretty good. A couple of things that I found interesting about this Speer 52 grain bullet is that flyer. I bought 1,000 of these, so if 1 out of 10 goes that far out, I'll be mad. And then the other thing is, this was loaded with the same amount of powder as the 55 grain full metal jacket, but it is going 50 feet per second slower. On the full metal jacket, I noticed that the extreme spread and standard deviation was about twice as high as the other loads. And I called Hornady to talk to them about that. I didn't expect a bullet to make much difference. And the guy that I talked to said, oh yeah, on a full metal jacket you're never going to get very good numbers. Just the way that it's made, you just can't get good accuracy or good extreme spread. I thought that was weird. So I called back and talked to someone else, and he said, oh yeah, that full metal jacket should not make any difference. So that reminded me that most people don't know what the hell they're talking about, but they act like they do. So I don't know. So this is the bullet that I'm most interested in. I think it will be fun to tinker with this load and see if I can't improve that just a little bit. We've all seen those comments about somebody saying their rifle will shoot 1/2 inch all day long. Well, it won't, but I believe that one time you shot a good group, but we all have. It doesn't matter. I've been on a quest to find out what can my rifle really do all day long. So what can my CZ600 American do all day long? It can hit a golf ball, 1.68 inches. I have videos with this rifle shooting a total of 210 shots. That's with 4 different powders and 4 different bullets. And of those 210 shots, 208 would have hit a golf ball. Here's the only 2 misses out of 210 shots. Well, the smallest animal I've ever hunted was a prairie dog, and a prairie dog's skull is 2.3 inches. If you're trying to develop a hunting load, don't overthink it. Just pick a good bullet, pick a reasonable powder, back it off 1 grain from the maximum, seat your bullet 30 thousandths off the lands, and you're good to go.